Hello everybody, welcome back to Polaris Sector. 1 week on and things are a bit bigger than last time. So last week we kind of went over kind of like the early game, and I've got myself stuck up in the very corner of a galaxy, so I got to see lots of exploration and bootling around up there. In the week that we've been out, I've seen lots of good conversations on the forums and like Steam and Slytherin, and even over on Reddit of people finding things out about the game and trying a few more things. So I thought I'd go and try something that I'm not used to doing either. I've gone to try and play as the Logans this week. So lovely alien races and their big bobbly three-eyed heads. And this is our galaxy as we see it today. So I got a decent start, got a nice big wedge of the galaxy west here. These are the Vagalars, the lovely koala people over on the east side. We're quite friendly with them. I've got a few scouts sat around in their space, just seeing what they're up to. They're currently having a bit of a scrap with the drill, so I might go and actually have a quick plot over here to see what they're up to. Then you've got the humans down here. They're a bit piecemeal. They've been eliminating the Sharatar cats. There's not much left of them at all nowadays. And then up here we've got the drills in the middle. They've just been getting scrappy as they do. The Urgans, I've worked my way into their territory a little bit as they were kicking off, and I might give them a bit more of a shoeing later. And then tucked away in this corner here are the Arians, who actually seem to be doing alright. They've got 22 planets, not doing too bad. I've got 70 though, so Urgans have got 50. Vagalars have got 43. I think it's basically who's got the tech to populate the bigger planets, I think. So I've actually been funding the Vagalars with a bit of technology to try and spur them along, in the hope that we can have a bit of a climactic battle at the end of the game. But we'll see what they got. And where I've just got to now is I've kind of just got myself some nice destroyer technology. So rather than being stuck with corvettes and everything else, I've actually got myself some nice big things. So Shivers Me Timbers has come out of the bag. There's a bit more on the large-scale weaponry destruction side of things than my other attempts. So it comes with lots of plasma MIRVs, thermonuclear torpedoes, bigger IR guns as the main weapon, and then a few X-im lasers for sort of taking on any flights you get through. But I don't think that's going to happen. This is my favourite thing though, cluster launching thermonuclear torpedoes. That's what you want in your life. I've also built up an interdictor. There's basically not much. He's got a few X-im lasers for anti-fighter, just in case anyone gets close, and he's just there for the hyper-jump prohibition module, which is basically, interdictor, stops people jumping away, means that I'm sure to wipe them out, which has been very annoying. So recently they keep retreating away from me, so I'm going to keep them fixed in place. And then I have one design of a frigate, who's kind of like an escort frigate. He's basically lots of lasers, a few missiles. He's basically here to scan and trap missiles and basically escort the Shivers into combat. And then I have various things like a few strike corvettes and carriers knocking about as well, and a few battle satellites who are basically defending my borders. So I'm going to turn my face off so you can see more of the map. Hopefully you can still see it. And what we're doing at the moment is I've currently got a small fleet coalescing from my northern production planets. Here's one, maybe you didn't notice before, in the settings you have one called Highlight Own Stars and Highlight Ground Forces on Map, so you can do that to show your own stars, but then if you choose that you can see where your ground forces are. That's what I've been playing on ground forces. If you choose Show Production Type on Map, it shows you what production type each planet's building. So we have something like Way here, which is an agricultural ocean farm with its green borders. They have other stuff with blue ones. We're doing research, and then up here you have Ancha, who's my main production world, with 8 orbital shipyards. I need to start building some military training centres, so I'm going to get those going. So, I've currently been defending against lots of intrusions. There've been lots of spy vessels through, so I've got battle satellites to defend my borders. And then I've got these guys going around, and then each fleet, here's my main invasion fleet, and then I've been building lots of these little scouts who have 2 spy modules on it, who basically just sat around my space looking for the nasty people who are trying to sneak up on me, which I'm not overly impressed by. So I'm trying to shoot them out of the sky before they get to me. So let's let it carry on. Let's pick this bit. So we're basically gathering our fleet together at Brachium here. So I think people might not have been asking a few questions about on the start of the game was like how to manage fleets and when you've got selected, because we don't like have the usual big bar of buttons down here, but most of the stuff to do with fleets is up on the top here. So you can, if you select your fleets in here, you can do things like moving to other fleets or destroying them if you want to, or you can just do merge fleet into another fleet. As we start piling them up, this is my military satellites, this is my defence fleet here. At Manson, satellites don't necessarily block passage automatically. If they've got scouts, spy ships that aren't detected, they'll get past them. But if they got anything with combat view, they have to go and fight them before they can go through. And yeah, it's definitely a fully released game. We're still working on it. There's still new content, especially some community-led suggestions going into the game right now. There's basically Vladimir, the developer at Softwareware, is currently starting looking at mostly things like quality of life stuff. So there's been a few issues with some people have had on certain machines, but yeah. But kind of one of the first things we're actually looking at that people have been suggesting is a way to kind of like order fleet. So at the moment I've got lots of ships being built all over my empire, and they're all kind of flowing down to Brachium here. I'm going to invade. One thing that people have suggested is to have kind of a make fleet button thing, where you basically go, I want this much fleet in this sector, and the AI will just do it for you. That's something we're definitely looking at doing. Won't be quick, but we're definitely looking at doing it so you can see the benefit of it. So together, this is my refueling ship, so I'm keeping them separately. If anyone's not seen that, yeah, each of your fleets has like a fuel limit, and each ship hops this amount of fuel, so you can quickly find yourself cut off from your fuel set. So you can build these things such as refueling frigates, which are these guys who basically come with lots and lots of fuel and some munitions to refill missiles, and then this guy, the refueling module, is basically lets them fill up other ships on the go, so you don't find yourself abandoned behind enemy lines. So nearly got our fleet together. Just a few more coming in from the south here, and then we'll go and kick someone's bottom. So yeah, if anyone's got any other questions, I'm more than happy to ask them. So, nearly together. Just got... there's my last shivers. I'll wait for him to come in and speed things up a bit. Oh, you're going the wrong way. Oh well, let's see what happens there. Yeah. Well, that was a bad idea. Looks like I've sent someone to the wrong destination. Yeah, so these guys are fine. These fighters will mop them up, but I'm not sure about the Battlestar Light. I think I'll probably just mop up the fighters and retreat, I think. If the fighters will have me. Come on, little fighters, there we go. Oh, lots of fighters. How many? 299 fighters. Nice. So yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, so these guys here, these are basically, so these are my front lines with the Magellans who've been being just awkward all game. So I've basically got lots of Battlestar satellites sat here with ships in the hangars. And then these scouts are kind of just equipped with spy modules to try to basically detect any spies coming through. And then I've thrown these guys over at any world that's got production capability, because they were sending spies through and blowing up all my production labs, which was getting very annoying. So I've just basically spammed little satellites everywhere just to shoot them down if I find them. so you'll find them just scattered all over my galaxy at the moment. But yeah, most of my fleets are at these kind of nexus points, especially like over here, where I've got a big fleet for the drill, and then my active fleet who are beating up the Urgans over there. So have we got left? There he is. So we're just waiting for that guy to get in. Come on, chap. And we put your foot down. There we go. Right. So that's the fleet together. These are all the freighters. They're coming behind. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to take this transporter here and bring him down to Wassat, and then I'm going to take my battle satellite here, joining with my transporter, and then do the kind of thing of breaking down my battle satellite. Goes into 8 pieces, and loading him onto my transporter. Now the idea here is that once I've gone in and smashed them in the face, I bring on this guy who comes and drops a battle satellite over the top of their planet, securing it so I don't have to start leaving ships behind my lines. So we can come in here, and then let's go and have a fight. So what have we got? We got 3 great big destroyers who will probably wipe them up by themselves. I need to stop them jumping away. Lots of frigates, and then quite a few carriers as well, just to take them on there. So I should win this quite comfortably, I think. Quite a few fighters again, but hopefully got enough escorts and point defense fighters to take them on, take them out. Yeah, so you can just break down fighters as well as satellites, and put them onto a large enough freighter with containers on board, and you can just take them wherever you need them. So this room, I come in, so I'm scattered because I'm attacking. He's defending, so he's got lots and lots of corvettes, but they're kind of a tech level behind me, so I'm not too worried about this. So we'll get our carriers together over there, get our other ships together in front of them. Is everybody apart from our interdictor, who I'm going to keep out of the back lines? Let's organise ourselves. So what I'm expecting, what these guys usually do, is they start sending little probing fighters towards me to come and like probe my lines. There we go, here they are. So, escort there, we should hopefully do quite well against them. These carriers need to launch their fighters. Go and mop them up. Good. Yeah, I still think that's actually quite a cunning little expert thing as well. This over here doesn't necessarily select all ships, because you just deselect and select all your ships. If you select that, your drag only selects that type of ship. So you end up, if you don't want to select all your fighters, you don't have to. Which I think is really nice. So I'm going to send them back to the hangars. They seem to have done well with that first probe. Thank you very much, Ish. Oh god. Thank you. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's like so I'm not the developer on this. I'm the producer, so it's my pleasure to play the game. I don't have to sit there and battle with making it, but it's really good. So, alright, go on, chaps. I think we've weathered that first storm. I think we can gather together. There we go. So they've got their fleets there. They've thinking about getting my interdictor, but he's could be safely behind the lines. Right, you lot. Let's go and meet these guys. And if we, oh, here we go. Space to pause. There's all the fighters. Let's get all the fighters out there and gather them together for a bit of cover. So who's going where? You stop there. Asking you. I think you're fine with where you are. Come on, let's get in the line. So, what's up here? Fire arcs. Shivers, my thing has a massive fire arc. The other guys, not so much. And these guys, I think, have nowhere near ion guns though, so they've got decent range. Right. Escort line. Let's move it forward a bit. Some of you guys. So he's got me outnumbered in fighters, so I don't really want to get out in front of my escorts. But I'll use them to engage once he goes for me. Here we go, here they come. Go! Oh, did you see that? That was nice little plasma missiles hit. All the missiles, there we go. Splendid, get that out of there, and you're done. That's his fighter escort. It's nicely decimated there by a big alpha strike of plasma missiles. So these guys, these are only corvettes, I've got frigates, so these guys should be no match at all. Especially because they've got themselves isolated. They were trying to target my interdictor and they've got themselves isolated badly. Right, let's get you guys out in front. Yeah. Come on, chaps, clear path. Right, so I'm putting my main vessels out the front now. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. That's what happens. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to zoom in on that. That was generally known as a plasma thermonuclear torpedo alpha strike. So I'm going to try and get on that guy. So there's my fire arcs. See that big blue line there? Here we go. Splendid. I do like those, in case you hadn't noticed. That's basically a cluster launching thermonuclear torpedo array built on the front of these guys. It's only a one-shot job, but oh, it does very well. And then you notice the blue line's gone from the range. So the red sectors are the IR lasers, which are kind of like the very kind of next step up of laser technology. So at the start of the game, lasers are very much just kind of point defense weapons. Whereas when you start getting to the IR lasers, you start getting lots of very good range out of them, which do quite a good chunk of damage. So I think they're pretty sorted. Yeah, I think these guys are toast. Go and launch my fighters, send them around into the backfield in case that guy tries to run away. He can't jump out because I've got the interdictor. He's back here, but I want to make sure he doesn't try and play silly beggars. Right. Well, chaps, there we go. These guys aren't good. See, normally these guys would be running away, but that's kind of why I put the interdictor, because I want to make sure I wipe them out. Oh, got a few plasma guns firing now. And they're gone. Splendid. Pull these guys away from the battle turrets. And then you... Right. Go! I think we're sorted here. It's all over by the shouting or screaming of death, but yes, either or. So yeah, these are really old, original build stuff, and you've only got lasers and ion guns on them. That's very much original technology. They've just been sat there on their front lines forever. Whereas I decided to come in with a bit more up-to-date tech. Let's go and have you. Splendid. Several hundred fighters, even with relatively weak weaponry, will still make short work of many things. There we go. Splendid. So that was pretty easy. That's one of the nicer planets developed, Prometheus. So I've got some fighters. If there's a random chance whenever you fight against fighters that you knock them out rather than destroy them, and you get them as your own, which you can repair by bringing along a repair vessel. I'll show you one of those. These guys over here, I think. Yeah, I couldn't refuel this, but they're actually repairers. So what they've got on board is a repair function, so they can just sit inside fleets and just repair damage, like the Red Planet. So yep, he's done. I don't really want these. They're much worse than mine, so I'm just going to bin them off. So I'm going to take my filler up guys, bring them in to fill up the fuel. bringing my transporter and battle satellite in. And take a second. And I think I might have scared them somewhat. So, Twitch, do we kill them? Do we spare them and go and kill someone else? What do you think? Now, the countdown clock is coming. I think that was a good choice, Mr. Mountain. That's what I'm going to go for. They obliged the Victor's will too, right? Splendid. So that's good. So I get these 2 planets, and conveniently, because I annexed them, I actually get to fill them with my people rather than having to take over their people, which is good because they had a load of stuff I have to fight anyway. So what have they got on here? They have, it's not a very good production world, but it's a very good science world. Nice. Let's go and pivot that, I think, into science. And we'll leave that be on science. And then they have this guy, and we'll just move into minerals. Cool. Right, and even better because it's my planet, I've refilled myself. Right, first of all, let's get this guy out. So, big containers, just drag him out. Click on them, assemble selected, and they'll build themselves. And then I've got some nice defense though, just in case they decide to get uppity. You can race mix if you just take over place, but that one was because it was a retreat and reoccupy. I get it for free. Right, let's go then. I think it's time to go and get these guys out the way then. So I'm going to go and smash some Ergens in the face. I think my plan is because I think these guys have probably got the best technology around here. The Vagalois have certainly got the most gear. Let's kind of go and bash my way through to take them on. What's the shortest route? Probably over the top here through Ergen space. So I'm going to go through Ergen space and then into there and bash them, just to actually make an example of everybody. Hello, Comrade Luxembourg. Right, you guys then over there with you. You're the freighters. You can wait. Oh, the Ergens and the Magellans have already formed an alliance. Well, there you go. That's definitely, it gives me a good clue as to who to go for next then. Whatevs. Only passing through. In that case. Also, if you don't want to take a route that goes through alien technology, you can click on here, safe route. That'll basically pilot your ships around any nasty places. See now our battle satellite's built itself. And I'm going to take him back here for a second. Have I got any spare fighters? Yes, I've got some spare fighters. So I'm going to get those. Go take the spare fighters down here. You can break them down, load them up as well. Split this guy off on his own. So the wrong photo. Oh, there you go. I've actually managed to load them onto my scout. There you go. Ooh, bacteria engineering. Nice. So, you guys may have noticed on the map there's 2 types of research on the map. Most of it is this B-grid science stuff, which is your stuff that goes into most things, and then you have the purple atomic research, quote, stuff. And this goes into 3 special applied sciences called force fields, bacterial engineering, anti-gravitation. I haven't got to anti-gravitation yet, but I've just... force fields I've had a bit ago, and that's what I've got my electromagnetic shields on currently. And I've just got bacteria engineering, which is most interesting because I can get battle platforms out of it. These are the next level of battle satellites, and you really can pack a ridiculous punch on them. I wonder how long it'll take me to do. 109 years. Yeah, maybe not. Carry on as we're going. So I'll take those guys, pop them in there, build them, and load them up. There you go. So I've now got a frontier world with an armed satellite and a scout with some spying on it to stop them coming to my worlds. So over here, Vaglar's doing that. Oh, there you go. Oh, well that's convenient, isn't it? They want me to help fight the Urgans. Well, give me some resources and I'll say yes. Give me 50 tons of gravitonium. Good! There we go. So we just declared war with the Urgans. That's convenient because we're going to go and fight them anyway. So, this is my kind of old fleet. Just kind of basic. If I split these guys off. Scout their satellite. So I take my old fleet and go and have a war with them. I've got some refuelers coming, so that's not so bad. So if he pops over there. The rest of my fleets are coming. Fight! Oh, this is a bit of this is a closer one. This is kind of old. This is very much my old stuff. This isn't my new stuff at all. They've got quite a lot of fighters and a lot of battle satellites. This might be a bit tight. Alright, you lot, gather here. Is he going to send his fighters or not? Is he going to send his fighters? No, right. Oh, here we go. Right, these 3 guys in a row, they've got, lasers, iron guns, boson guns. More boson guns, so that's not good. Boson guns are basically murder fighters, so I'm going to try and stay away from those. I'm going to try and take them all one at once. So I've got to ditch my fighters, leave them over there. I'll try and charge the beggars. See, they're outrange me as well, so it's even worse. I don't think this one's going to go well. I might have to avenge them with the next fleet, but yeah, he's getting minced already. Strike corvettes coming into range slowly. Second carrier down. Starts to take his damage though. 1. So yeah, you can see they've got new and old tech. That's the new tech one, that's the old tech one. Oh, good God. Okay, well, there are the fighters then. And that's my experience one gone. It's not going well. Oh, that's... I don't think I'm going to win that. Alright, go on lads. Oh, we're splitting their fire. No, one's down. Ah, not quite. Very tight. Who's over here? Oh, I've got 2 strike corvettes left. Haha, bonus! That's yeah, for not paying attention. There you go. Should win it then. Auto resolve. Ah, there you go. Auto resolve things I lost. Oh well. Did a lot of damage to him, but sadly not. Oh well. We'll wait for the big fleet to come and avenge our disgrace. Speaking of which, hello big fleet. What have you got on board? You got carriers, haven't you? That's fine. Oh, interesting. I'm gonna book my scout out of there, I think. Don't particularly want to get involved in that fight. It's not even mine. Cool, there's a few refuelers. We'll send them in. Hopefully the fleet will get there first. Yes, good. Right, murder time. What have they got? They have boson guns, so my fighters still going to get minced, so I'm not going to send my fighters in. So just go send these guys. Go, kill. Where's my interdictor? Not you. Aha! Oh, here are the fighters. Yes, Yes, that was the plasma Merv, which do a wonderful job. Basically, the basic plasma missiles from the start of the game just built was with a Merv impact, which is always nice. Oh, more people here. Yeah, they're just getting picked. They've got a few fires, so they're just getting picked off. Oh, nice! You got some experience in that as well. So experience kind of levels up your ship's abilities, so they get better at moving, firing, defense, that sort of things. Easy. Pop Theo. These guys coming in. Where's my invasion fleet? I've got an invasion fleet somewhere. Oh, it's down here, isn't it? There we are. Right. You can come over here in your own time, and we'll go and invade somebody. Wait for the refuelers to arrive. Oh look, they're attacking me. That's how quaint of them. Oh, they've got a frigate. Oh, and they've actually intercepted as well. Well, there you go, very good. Fighters and interceptors, good, right. Release all the fighters. And because I'm defending this one, it's quite funny. So let's get my big ships out the front. This is it back. There you are. So these guys have quite good scanners on board, so they can see longer range than usual. I don't think they're going to last very long, to be honest. Nope, didn't think so. What's he got left? So iron guns. Oh, he's got a torpedo on him. Blimey. You kill him. Let the glory to the big guys. Getting into range. It's very brave of you, but you did. Oh, there was even like a carrier specialised for a corvette frigate. That was a bad move entirely from his point. Yeah. Ah, here's another thing. When you're in orbit over somewhere, so this guy's got quite a well-built planet here. Importantly as well, he's got orbital structures, so things like orbital shipyards. I have the option to just go and blow them up, stop him building anything else. It's a good question, but Dante, you know what? I've never actually tried. Maybe there is. I'll have to try in the next mission. Right, go on, fuelers, get in here. Right, you fill up. He's building another. See, the AI also does transports satellites to the front as well. That's a transporter. He's building one there, so I'm going to go and rain his parade. I forgot down here. Splendid. Nice bit of martial music to get things going. What have you got? A few basic corvettes. Oh, you managed to finish building your battle satellite. And then a freighter who's going to get minced by my fighters. Speaking of which, you guys, over here please. I'll get on with it. Right, get you. Done it, splendid. You lot, kill them, kill them. Just go there, kill them. Bang! Splendid. Can refuel it. Now, where did we put our transporter? There he is. Get over there. Merge with them. That equalises. Merging someone with a fuel is automatically equalises all the fuel. So I can put them in and then just split them off, so they don't have to be in the fight. So we've got Oceanic, we've got Oceanic. He's building a battle satellite, it's going to take him a long time though. So with he's got quite a decent ground force there. So where's our plan? Is to go this way, wasn't it? Right. Off we go. So we can go with them. Just going to take these, break off London 1. British defence. Doopy doopy doo. Oh, he's got frigates again there. Good. That's my repair ship. And that's my satellite. Splendid. Get that built. And we're in again. 2 frigates. Let's show we have a frigate off with them this time. Let's send some escorts in. Make it a challenge. Where's he going? Oh, he's got to be carriers. Sneaky. Get him for that. What's he got on board? So that's, what's he got? He's got paired leads and plasma missiles. That's good for anti-fighter stuff. He's got boson guns, which are even better for anti-fighter stuff. So, you, kill him. You, kill him. Same with you. You kill him as well. Torpedo fighters, please. Shoot him. Good. Gotcha. It's just a stomping really, isn't it? I should feel sorry. Yeah, auto-resolve stuff. Ha! I should do. Maybe it should be a bit of DLC, a sing-along, a soundtrack, the singing streamer. Back you go. Arians and oh, there you go. I've smashed them so much they've started making peace with some of the guys they were attacking before. Right, what have we got down here? Ooh, frigates. More frigates. Am I gonna get to him? Am I gonna get to him? I've only got a quarter of an hour. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go north or south? Tell you what, if I split off my carriers, so don't really need them, not be doing that much in the battles, have they? Split these guys off. It's their own fleet. Then you got these guys which have a range of 10,000 on the interdictor. That's much more like it. So if I bring this guy in. Merge with them, and then we go and shoot some people in the face, and leave those guys to go at that. Do 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 Charge! Splendid. Right, who wants to die first? Probably shouldn't have brought these guys. Oh. Go! Hello, Hybrid. Mike Dante, another thing other people have been asking about localized versions as well. We're investigating, there's kind of a crowdsourcing routes that we're looking to investigate for as many languages as we can, really. So there's Spanish and Russian in there. We basically have a good group of Spanish testers on the Slytherin forum who are basically our internals translation team. But there's like 75,000 words in the game, so it takes people quite a long time. But there's a few crowdsourcing options out there that we're going to try and get the game up onto, to give people a chance to help make it possible. Oh, he actually got damaged. Blimey, get out of there. No, that wasn't very nice. Boom! What happened there? You got a shot in there. Now these fighters, they also got some new fighters involved. They did quite a bit of damage there. Who was it? That was these guys, I think. Yeah, they got armor-piercing torpedoes. That's nasty. He's got quite a lot of that's good to know for the future. He's got lots of guys with armor-piercing torpedoes on it. And that's even more interesting. That's drill over there. That's these guys. What are they doing with the planet in his backfield? Right, you guys okay? How are we doing for fuel? How are we doing for fuel? Ooh, tight. Tight for fuel. I'm not sure these guys are going to make it back, are they? No, they're not. My refuelers won't make it back. Where is my invasion troops? There they are. No, they're near here. I'm gonna go and conquer that place and refuel. Who are you? Oh, you're drills. Meh. Well, we're here. Why not? Charge! So he's got not a lot, to be honest. Yee! What's he got? Ooh, look at those. I haven't seen one of those for a while. They're quite pretty. Pretty old, though. Right, you lot. There. You. Kill that. You. Kill that. You. Kill that. Go! I could probably auto-resolve this. I just like watching things blow up. And that's the other good thing. Because I've got my refueler ships here, have missiles on board. So these guys have got their thermal nukes back as well, which is nice. So that's the other thing with sustained campaigns out in the field. They can drain you of your ordnance pretty quickly. Contact! Oh, missiles everywhere! Missiles everywhere! Oh, I've managed to interdict a few of them. Oh, you're miles away. Kill that one. Pew pew! Oh, you're gonna be nice. I'm not chasing you down, sorry. There's only so much time I can spend chasing down a freighter. Fortunately, the other thing about the game is that it does tend to be reasonably fair when you're chasing someone down with auto-resolving them as well. It doesn't just try and gimp you for no reason. Well, I think we've managed to run myself out of fuel there, which has rather stopped my plan to go and invade the Vagalois. And I've got some guys coming to invade the planet over here. Let's go and invade a planet. Where are you? You're here. Which one should we go for? That's quite a nice one, I think. Frozen. That's an Earth-like. Ooh, that's a good challenge. Let's go for that one. Nice. Let's see what happens. Oh, enemy fleet. Pushing down here. That's interesting. They've taken Bat and Kaitos from the Vagalois with their... I think those are frigates from the... That's interesting. So whilst I'm winning over here, they're taking land off the Vagalois down there. You... Invade! That's the main one, obviously. Lost some Marines. We're going to win. Yes! It'll take 21 years. That's a fight and a half, but we're going to win. Oh well. So that's going to kind of bring along some... these guys can be quite good. Go and invade that one as well while we're there. That's undefended. That's pretty much undefended. So we'll win both of those. Good. So yeah, Pat Garrett, the AI is... I haven't got onto hard yet. People keep telling me I should try hard, but I haven't proven it yet. This one I did very well at the start and managed to grab a couple of key choke points further forward, and also because I'm playing as the Logans who can colonise these like hot and corrosive planets right at the start. I got a nice jump start, but the AI does tend to do quite well. As I said earlier, always I've got having to defend against spy ships because they keep sending spy ships through, but they'll do generally an okay job of colonising themselves a bit of space. I say here the humans actually got really beaten up by the Magellans early on, but they've come back and taken their own bit of space again. Whereas the Vagalois have actually, there you go, they've taken some of these lands down here that were off boundaries earlier. And the Aryans are up here. No, they do a decent job of it, both outside and inside of the battle. So if you can go into the battle and just basically leave it to its own device if you want to. If you just want to basically say, here you go, fleet, go and kill them, they'll just go and do their thing. So I'm going to move to get there. Who's out of fuel? My filler ups are out of fuel. Let's go and go over there, that's more interesting. There we go. So that's the first one gone. That's the smaller the planet's gone. So you see that one has mixed population. Like I need to assimilate and convert to my side of things. And because I've taken that, I've now got too much food coming out, but fortunately I've got quite a good stockpile. But I just need to think about building some new food planets soon. Super deep mine! That's good. More minerals from each planet. So if we go in here, it's massively outclassing, but anyway, take these guys, act on your own, go! So, ooh, his shield's got a bit chomped there, but it's fine. I'm going to take you out of the line, you're a bit beaten up. So it's just me letting the AI do its thing, really. It's pretty simple on this one. Basically, go in. They will generally keep at range as well. They won't get into other people's range. So this guy outranges that battle satellite quite comfortably. So generally stay out of the way. Oh, nasty! That's the other thing. They're generally quite nasty with their fighters. They keep them back out hidden and then come and mug you with them. Because individually there's not much, but they're quite nimble. They can dodge bullets quite easy. And then suddenly you find a face full of fighters with a lot of concentrated firepower, and given they're quite cheap and disposable. Oh, hello! Yeah, that would be the Alpha Strike from the thermonuclear missiles then. Come on, you guys stop there. I want this guy to do it. Come on. You gonna get there first? Yeah, you should do. Come on, thermonuclear strike, thermonuclear strike, thermonuclear strike. Yep, there we go. I quite like that gun if you haven't noticed. So yeah, the AI does it and play it happily by itself. You don't need to play with it. One other thing I want to show people. At the start of the game, when you're kind of going around the map, you can find lots of like gravitational anomalies and debris fields and other things where you find little goody huts, which maybe sometimes give you some resources, sometimes a bit of science, sometimes a whole new technology. And then sometimes you find these things. Ancient prions and ancient arions, basically parts of ships that you need to go and find from all over the galaxy. Now they're really hard to find. I've never actually managed to find all the parts until today. Until today, I've actually found my final part. I actually found this in game time 200 years ago. I've saved it up just to show you lot. So we can go here. Drag this over here. And now I have all 4 of 4 for the Ancient Prion. Now, here's a question, Twitch. Spoilers or no spoilers? Do you want to see what's in that box? Do you want me to open the box or close the box? I don't mind, because it's kind of hard to piece it together. To be honest, the pictures do kind of give a clue. Open the box, close the box, open the box, close the box. What do people think? Open it. Open it. Sadly, I really wish there was a great big fanfare that would come over when you clicked it, but there isn't. You just get a nice little bling, and it builds itself. And it's a nice destroyer. Which, when I first got this 200 years ago, I actually opened it then, and basically I owned the galaxy with it by myself. It's quite funny. So what you get is a destroyer. Importantly, you get a destroyer with invulnerability to most damage, so fighters can pretty much not scratch it at all. 53% stealth, which is better than most things in the game. Better shields in it than even now, 200 years later. 9.9 speed, which is like half the speed of a fighter and faster than any other kind of Corvette or anything else, so you just keep out of the range of anything. 20,000 range, so you can get right into the enemy without caring. Active warp armor. Warp armor! Scanners, missile traps, and then the weapons don't sound that impressive. There's only 3 and 4 of them, but they're really powerful. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this guy, go put off on his own, about stealth, and we're going to go and fight some Vagaloids with them. So if we go here to refuel, I'll get full speed. Oh, hello. He's come and mugged my backup fleet. Oh, I don't even have a retreat because I'm out of the way. Oh well, they're dead. Stuff happens. So that's a good bit of AI stuff. I left my refueling fleet in here. Well, I patrolled off here and he just comes and kicked my ass. It's not very nice one. Corvettes, auto-resolve. Yeah, auto-resolve actually does play the mission as well. It is not just like a add numbers up sort of thing. See, he's already here. That's how fast he is. He's already here. So 10,000 to there. 17,000. That's enough, I think. That's enough to get those. He's got nasty things. Should we go and sneak in? Let's go and sneak in. Actually, if we go down here. Oh, so he's detecting me. Someone's detecting me because he's got things. He's got some anti-spy stuff. So you see, oh look, he's only got. I should be at a loss here. No. So I have one guy. He's stupidly fast. Here we go. So from Ordnance point of view, his numbers are pretty out of the ordinary. Look at that. It's all sleek metal. Do. Look at those ranges. I can let you fly nowhere near him. Splendid. Yes, you notice those all those interceptors did quite a lot of damage to my shields, but pretty much none at all to my hull because I've got pretty much invincible hull. Here we go. Illegal refuel because it's a stealth ship. I can go and try and refuel, which basically tops my fuel back up. Right, let's go and fight. Now, this is the kind of allied space. A great deal of small ships. Single big ship. Several. Oh, I fancy that. Several military satellites. What on earth are the Aryans doing here? Well, right, let's go and declare war on some koalas. I like this. Have some mediation to end the war. Nah. Go and shoot you instead. Now, should I attack the Aryans or the Vagaloids? Let's attack the Vagaloids. Yee! This is the cool thing about being stealth, is I get to choose where I deploy, which is highly amusing. So that's the kind of little ones there with kind of laser effectiveness. Here comes some fighters. There's iron gun fighters. Unfortunately for them, I can see them because I've got good detectors. And they've got great stealth. Bang, 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 bang. Turn away, turn my flank to them. Hello, fighters. So my shields take a bit of a pounding. But doopy-doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Look at all that no damage that all these fighters are doing to my one ship. Splendid. No down. Da, 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 da. Yes. I think those are the blasters. I think the lasers are the blasters. And the anti-muon guns are the little projectiles. Go! Kill! Destroy! In the name of Slytherin. Yes! Nice, 4 stars. Have some of that. Usually look to get 1 star and keep a ship alive. What if they got corvettes and a freighter? Go! Another freighter have escaped. Oh, they're all cowarding out. Bang! 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 Ooh, nearly. Ah, there you go. Oh, okay. I mean, you're kind of buggered. Oh well. These things happen. Ah, many fights at once. Of course, because I've declared war and lots of scouts in the territory. Oops. That's a lesson for the future. Don't do that. Ah. And there you go, that's an hour. That's an hour of shooting people in the face with big guns. Which is kind of the things I like. So, if better's coming up soon on the technology tree. Heavy cluster launch installations, even bigger alpha strikes of nuclear missiles. Active armour, so even more deflection. Stargate modules, always useful. Things like soliton radars and meson guns and planetary cohort spectral scanners, wonderful stuff. I think also lots of wonderful things in like thermonuclear MIRVs, that's where I want to get to. Thermonuclear alpha strike with MIRV effect. But there you go. But that's what you're doing. That's what we're doing for the evening. That's kind of where I am. I think I've pretty much won this game. I don't think they're going to be able to stand against my might. So I'm going to go and play someone else. I'm not sure who next time. I might go and try the Space Koalas go. But yeah, thank you for watching, thanks for your company, it's been fun to play, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers, bye!